So, Pops, tell us a bit about the jukebox that you've got in here.
Right, that's a 1958 Bellamy, fully restored. To be honest, you wouldn't have found it in a fish shop in the 50s, but you would have found it in the cafes, and that's what I've tried to do to bring the whole era into focus.
Right, what sort of music do you play on then?
Well, mainly on there it is rock and roll. It is rock and roll music of that time, you know. We do have my music because the place is about 45 to 55. We do have music typing through on the iPod, which comes from the 40s. You know, and references to the memorabilia, like for instance the piano. Now that would have been a piano in everybody's front room in those days, and you know, you've got the old television up there, which were in those days that was quite a fashionable piece.
What, that one?
Yeah, that would have been
like
quite
13-inch or 12-inch?
Yeah, but that's one of your first portables. That would have been a very exciting piece, as opposed to the piano accordion that had been around for probably hundreds of years, I would have thought. You know, and then if you creep, obviously you've got your boats there. They're alluding to the fishing itself. You know, they're the type of boat that a fisherman would go out on and be fishing on. And then of course it's 1945's the wartime, and that's relating to the soldiers. I mean, I remember as a kid. There were always soldiers in the streets when I was a kid, you know, that had come back from the war. The skies were still full of aeroplanes, squadrons of aeroplanes that would go over. I remember being frightened as a little boy when the squadrons went over. You know, so I've really tried to bring my childhood back into it, and to show, you know, other people of my age will immediately identify with it. They will immediately identify with it, you know. So, you know, small things. Dunkirk, you know, the Dunkirk donut. My uncle Bob told me that he came back from Dunkirk on a Dunkirk donut, which was something they threw to him off the side of a boat. So, you know, I mean, it's all there. There's a chicken man on the back shelf, and that's because everybody had a cockerel in their backyard when I was a kid.